For those who've seen so much in their lives, this is a flight to remember.
Oh, I'm glad to see there's a lot of old people on this plane.
102 veterans land in Washington, D.C. to a hero's salute, even though the war they fought was more than 60 years ago. Back then, their legs were stronger, and they were just a few years older than the Boy Scouts greeting them on the airfield.
Good job, guys.
For most of these Nebraskans and Iowans, it's their first visit to the capital they fought to protect. At 85 years old, Claudio Orsi never thought he'd see this.
I appreciate it very much. Bring tears to my eyes, believe me.
A group called the Honor Flight Network made it happen. From the grand entrance at the National World War II Memorial.
Thank you, sweetheart.
To meeting fellow veteran Bob Dole.
Thanks for your service.
Still, it's called a memorial for a reason. These are men and women who've told their stories so many times they know exactly where to put the exclamations, the pauses, and the punchlines. But they are also stories of extreme circumstances and painful reality.
When we dropped our bombs, everything was on fire down below, and destruction was terrible.
As a staff sergeant, Orsi fired tail guns from B-24 Liberators in the Pacific Theater. On this day, he says he only wishes his fellow airmen were alive to see their monument.
I know we were fighting for peace, but to kill people wars are terrible. Wars are terrible things.
That is great. That is great.
Former Marine Rich Lang missed landing on Iwo Jima after he was shot by a sniper. He was 18 at the time. But 6 decades later, in front of the iconic statue, he talks about that afternoon like it was yesterday.
There were 3 of us, and the one right next to me, he got killed. He got hit through the neck. Now you tried to get over to get him. That's when I got hit.
That's why this day is so bittersweet.
This is one of the happiest days, I think. Seeing all the people and everything and everybody doing what they've been doing and helping. But it's also a sad day because everything that I see reminds me of things that I went through. So this is really a tremendous day for me.
The battle now is not against foreign powers nor oppressive regimes. With an estimated 900 U.S. World War II veterans dying every day, time is now the honor flight's worst enemy.
That's why this is a real sense of urgency, and that's why it's been such an emotional day for these guys, because they never thought they would have this opportunity.
Because a stone memorial cannot compare to living, breathing history. 102 veterans with 102 stories of honor and sacrifice. They never called themselves heroes. That's why the honor flight does it for them.
I think we just had to do something that had to be done. We had to stop them, and we were the only nation that could step in and really get the job done.